Hello friends, today we're going to be using the book, hard-covered book card. It's like a I don't know, chipboard books. You can use old ones. I just picked these ones up at the dollar store. I have a few. So today's challenge, and I know we've been doing these, people have been doing these, so it's nothing new, but I thought that would be a great challenge. And I think I could incorporate some of the art that's on the book, and I think you guys can do that too, if you like some of the stuff, into your project. I'm going to put gesso on this book. I might just sandpaper it a little bit to give it a grit, because it's very shiny, and I think I'll do that to all the pages if I can recover some sandpaper here, and just give them all a bit of a grit. And you don't have to do too much, but roughing it up just a little bit, so then the gesso will stick. And if you guys notice when you do like cereal boxes and all that kind of stuff, it's good to do that too, to the shiny side of the cereal box. So just, yeah, that's how you get rid of that. So then the paint or gesso or whatever you're going to put on it is ready to work for you. So I'm just going to do the cover on this one here, so it's nice and sanded down. Can you see how it is? I'm just going to throw some gesso on. I'm going to grab a paper and towel, and I'm just going to wipe some of that dust away. So I'm just going to put some gesso just directly on it and start from that. So I might have to do a couple layers of gesso here, guys, and I will do that. And then, yeah, I'll be back. And stick my papers on. I'm actually going to use a bigger brush. Let's see here what I have. What do I have? Bigger brush. Oop. This one might not be the good brush to leave in the Mod Podge. So I'm just going to use the bigger one just to get it all over. And I'm going to use a paper napkin because I have tons of them and I got to use them up. And so it's a good way to cover it up. Not trying to be lazy or anything, just, got to use them up. And I'm planning on having a napkin swap soon here, coming up. So you guys will be able to share some wonderful napkins. So this is like Chinese paper that you burn for incense. This is like tissue paper. I got stained coffee filters in here. I got it. You name it, I got it. So let's see what colors. I even have clean offs on that. So here's, I think this one's from Sherry Having. I might use some of that. I've been using that for projects here and there. This is on like, I don't know, supper paper or what, lunch paper, deli paper. And I have some other ones here from Happy Mail, so I'm going to stick them on here. Use chunks of it, but it's going to be nice. So I'm going to have other people's stuff that they gave me on here. I can't remember everybody's. I can't remember if Sherry gave me this one or not. Sorry, guys. I can't remember. But I know this one is from Christy, I think. Christy Trout. Or And I'm so my brain. My memory right now, I can't remember the names, but I just remember the pattern. I remember the Happy Mail and cord. Got some lovely stickers and rub-ons too. So nice. It's just a nice pop color. Look at that. So just do these books in anything you want. It can be, this is like tissue paper that's got color on it. So I got quite a bit of that. Let's see what I have. Someone gave me this in Happy Meal. Someone's going to recognize this. Isn't that pretty? I'm ripping it, but I kind of like the rough look, so no, I'm going to put it on the back. The colors will show through. And add a little bit of this to the bottom here. Isn't it pretty? So pretty. And I love oranges and reds, they just pop. So I don't really have a theme for these, I'm just adding the color. I just wanted something happy. So there. Now I'm going to put this one here. I love these. I was going to put the whole patch of it on, but I'm actually going to tear away the pieces. I got this so long ago, and I've been using it in pieces like on iCads, but you can't get the full effect. Isn't that pretty? So now, I get to use it here. See how pretty that goes in? And you can add paint on top or do whatever to add your color or whatever. So I just love that. It's so pretty. I'm going to add like a larger patch somewhere right here. And I'm just going to trim that up after. Isn't that cute? Love it. Thank you for Happy Mail, guys. I love using it. You guys have made me so lucky. I don't have to buy a whole bunch of pattern paper, and it's all because you guys are just such wonderful sharing people. And I love it. Look at all this. And I wouldn't think to do the colors maybe, or so I get something totally different. It's like having pattern paper that you buy at the store that someone else has made, right? You're buying their made pattern. Well, this is gifted patterns, and I love it. So thank you guys. And so what a great way to show someone you care by giving them a piece of patterned paper that you make, because you don't have to pay. Okay, so now this is it. I am happy with the result. So this is my friend's Happy Mail to me all together, and isn't that pretty and a good way to remember all the things that were sent, and I think it's a great combination with everything, so that's really cool. Now, this board book for me, you guys can do whatever you want. I am going to make it a board book that I'm painting on, so I'm going to have my little practices of pieces that I like to paint. So that's what I'm going to, my goal is on this book. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go right here, I think. I like this page, and I might keep it and just add to it. I'm going to cover this page. You don't have to start at the beginning. I'm just starting at this beginning here, the cover, because like that just makes you want to open it up, doesn't it? It looks so yummy. So I'm not sure if I'm going to add paint to it right now. I don't think so. I think I'm just going to leave it like this, and then figure out what I'm going to bind it with after, or not bind it, this is not binding, but the closure after, depending on how big it is. So I'm going to move to this page and do the same thing, and just again do my sandpaper on it. So I'm going to be quiet, I'm going to do this, I'm going to speed it up for you guys so you can see me do this again and work on it. So I'm going to go to the next part, do all this, so I speed through it. So here is my piece. I'm just adding a finishes touch here. There's some glue back here from my gluing the lace onto the back of my card. I'm just going to throw this right here, and it says one touch of nature makes the whole world kin, and I just wanted to add that to the page, as it's going to be like a little page. And the next thing I'm going to do is just glue it all on. And I think that's it. I'm just going to leave it like that. I think it's enough. So I've got my tacky glue here, and I'm going to really glue this on. I also coated this with beeswax, and I did that so then it won't stick when I close it. So I just dripped some beeswax. I have my beeswax rolled up here. I just heated it up, dripped it all over, then heated up and wiped it out with my cloth. And this is a mechanics type of cloth. I've been using that. It's really good, and it'll keep it from being sticky. So that's a good trick to use in your journal pages if you don't have like a rub-on type of wax, because they do have. You can see the wax melting when I'm doing that. Okay, I'll show you here. You can see it going like wet looking. That's the wax. I'm just trying to dry up a little bit here. I put some gold on there. And this is it. You can see the wax melted around there, but it'll cool off. And then that protects it from sticking to each other and ripping apart. Especially when you're kind of in a hurry. You can get them really cheap at like any kind of craft store, dollar store, whatever, the little wax for candle making. So the beeswax melts really nice and easy. So I just do that on some of my projects that are going to be packed right away or closed. So now I have no worries. You can hear that. That's just the wax, but it's not going to tear. I have no worries about closing it right away because of the paint or any collage that I've done or anything, because of the wax is going to protect it. So, and I know they have furniture wax and all that kind of things that people are using, but that's good. Use that. But this is what I use. It's very cheap. So, good. Works. And that is my first layout in this cardboard book. And I hope you guys enjoy this project for a challenge. I know you guys have challenges up there with this already, and you've been challenging yourself, but I just wanted to do my little take on it, which is pretty much the same as everybody else's. But people are being loud. But yeah, I thought, well, what better way to have everyone's art that they share with me on the outside. And then I'm going to make this into my kind of like collage journal page type of book or something like that. So this is, I did an iCAD, you guys will see, for with this little thing, and it's very small. And then I'm like, okay, this is a little bit bigger. So I'm working, next will be a canvas of this idea, but this is good to have ideas that you want. Okay, this is future canvases, so you kind of play and practice. So that's what this book's going to be. It's just future ideas for canvases and whatnot, and it's good to have a few practice runs at it. So I already, like I said, I had an iCAD or an index card for this particular birch collage, birch painting on top of the collage. And then I did this one, so next it'll be a nice big canvas. So But then I have the idea here, and I'm like, when I feel like doing canvas, I'm going to flip through and see which one do I want to work on today, which idea was I looking at, and this is my inspiration, easy enough to put up. So it's a little different for this particular one. I'm saying this is my inspiration for future canvases. You guys could just do them as journals or whatever, but that is what I'm using this particular book for, is my future canvas inspirations. So I hope you guys enjoy this challenge and give it a try, and maybe you guys want to work on some canvases and want to play around on the book first, because that's really a great idea. Sometimes it's easy to just put something down first, and then when you go next time around, you'll make the tweaks that you liked or disliked, you can change them up, and so then you have a little tester, kind of like, you know, when you have the paints and you have your little testers on the paints that you buy. And a lot of people have been doing videos on that, having their little examples. This is your little tester. This is your future painting. So, if that's what you want to do, that would be a great idea. I'm in a painting. I will not have this, but I thought I'd throw it in there anyway. So, but yeah, I just thought it'd be cute for today to have it on there. But yeah, for the painting, I'll just have this painting on there, so that'll be cute. Okay guys, I hope you guys like this. Talk to you later. Craft like a duck, and comment below and tell me what you like or dislike or anything like that, and I will try to get back to you guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye.